What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Not Dumb Money. In today's video, I'll talk about Tesla's 2020 third quarter earnings. We'll talk numbers, revenue, earnings, deliveries, all that nice stuff. And I'm going to talk about the three things Elon Musk said during the earnings call that I found super interesting. But first, if you're not a subscriber, why? Why aren't you a subscriber? Come on, man, make my day. Subscribe, please. And if you're already a subscriber, hey, look at me. I appreciate you. So, Tesla reported its fifth consecutive profitable quarter. Awesome. Investors liked it too. The stock jumped and extended trading after the earnings call. Tesla surpassed analyst estimates. Mostly. Tesla reported $8.8 billion in revenue. That's $500 million more than what analysts estimated. Year on year, it's a 39% jump. They also reported adjusted earnings per share of 76 cents. That's 38% higher than the 55 cents estimate by analysts. They did miss estimates on GAAP earnings per share, though. They posted 27 cents per share against an estimate of 36 cents. The difference between the adjusted earnings and the GAAP earnings is mainly due to stock-based compensation. Stock-based compensation increased to $543 million, of which $300 million is for Elon Musk. I'm not too worried about GAAP earnings. I mean, these stock-based awards will go down moving forward. Another exciting takeaway from the earnings was gross margins from their automotive business. That's gross margins without regulatory credit sales. This gross margin jumped from 18.7% last quarter to 23.7% this quarter. Moving on to deliveries. Tesla had all-time high deliveries this past quarter. They announced this before the earnings call. They delivered almost 140,000 vehicles. That's 54% more than last quarter and 44% higher year on year. They are now targeting a whopping 180,000 vehicle deliveries for the fourth quarter. That's a jump of 30% from this quarter. This means Tesla is still targeting 500,000 deliveries this year. This was their guidance at the beginning of the year, and it's great they reiterated this target. But they did say their target has become more difficult. They said this will depend on increases in Model Y and Shanghai production. Deliveries of the Tesla Semi won't start until next year. There's more good news outside of their income statement as well. Their balance sheet looks solid now. Cash and cash equivalents increased $14.5 billion, a $5.9 billion increase. Cash flow is great too. Tesla generated $1.4 billion of free cash flow this past quarter. So those are highlights in terms of numbers, but let's get into some of Elon Musk's statements during the call that I personally found very, very interesting. First up is robo-taxis. Elon Musk recently tweeted about the start of the self-driving beta program. He took this as an opportunity to expand on robo-taxis. He said this: "You've got the car you share with your friends and family. You can add or remove it from the taxi network. You can have it be entirely in the network. I mean, if you're an Uber or Lyft driver, you could be managing a fleet of 10 cars. This sort of seems like a shepherd tending the flock type of thing." Next is how he views Tesla as a series of many different startups. He said there's probably in excess of a dozen startups effectively in Tesla. These startups cover cars, autonomous driving, software, solar roofs, insurance, and more. Finally, Elon Musk said the vision of 20 million Teslas by 2030 is appropriate. He said, "I'm not saying we for sure will hit 20 million vehicles, but it does seem like a good goal to have, because that would mean that we're replacing 1% of the global fleet per year. It's difficult to say that we are really changing the world if we're not switching out 1% of the global fossil fuel vehicles." And hey, that's it, guys. I hope you found this useful, and thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts on Tesla? What do you think of these latest earnings? Do you think they will hit 500,000 deliveries this year? Please let me know in the comments. And if you liked this video, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe, because your support is awesome. As always, it's been a pleasure. Much love. Peace.